Welcome to Detroit Class 313, the show that brings solutions to the concerns and issues of women. Now, on with the show.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome to another wonderful, awesome, and amazing episode of Detroit Class 313, and I'm your host, True Johnson, and I am here with a very special guest today. Everybody, the show is just getting better and better every week. Today, I am talking to a wonderful, powerful woman, Angie Starr from Mason Radio. Everybody, I want everybody to say hello to Angie Starr. How you doing, baby?
Radio.
Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being on the show.
Thank you for having me.
I love you.
Here.
I appreciate you so much. Thank
you. We love your energy.
You love my energy?
I love your energy.
Thank you. I appreciate you so much.
You represent what we represent on radio, Mason Radio.
I never forgot you the very first time we met down at Bert's, and I mixed you up something good. Don't
Shout out to Bert.
Shout out to Bert, everybody. Shout out to the opportunity, yo. I appreciate Bert, man. You know, and I'm happy to see you again. Happy New Year. You look wonderful. And I love Mason. He already know. So what's going on with you?
Well, you know, we got the radio show. We started Mason Radio. We did the morning show. But now we're with Radio 1, and we have Mason in the afternoon. Wow. We got the whole crew. It's me. We got the Armored Sports Truck. We've got Poetic. You had him on your show, I think.
Love Poetic.
Like last week, a couple weeks ago.
Yes, it was last week.
We have Donna Miko. And then we have the Mason Nation, and that's what I love about the show. It's talk radio. We call it the fun side of talk.
Right.
So we do it a little different. We let people voice their opinions. We like different opinions. We don't want people always to agree with us. Right. We deal with all types of topics, from aliens to politics to relationships.
Aliens? Y'all talk about
We deal with aliens.
I gotta listen to that show.
We do. We have a lot of people in the Mason, we call it the Mason Nation, that believe in aliens. We have a lot that don't. Right. So the discussion gets real interesting.
I bet it does. Do you believe in aliens?
Yes, I believe in aliens. Ooh. Tune in and you'll understand.
So
why.
when can they listen to that?
Monday through Fridays. We're on from 4 until 7. Okay. You can hear us on AM 1200 or 99.9 FM. Like if you was like in Southfield, right past 8 Mile, 99.9 kicks in real strong. So you got two options, or online, WCHBNewsDetroit.com. And we've got a lot of people throughout the United States that tune in to Mason Radio because, again, Detroit is a jewel, and people around the world know that, and they tune in because they want to hear our opinions.
They do. I mean, and we're showing them every week, every Thursday right here, 8 o'clock, Detroit Class. Right. With True Johnson and Angie Starr. Today we're showing everybody that Detroit has class. We don't care what anybody say. Detroit is on the map, and we got some jewels in the house for you today. I mean, Detroit is just a jewel in itself. Ladies, you're a jewel.
Yes.
And Detroit Class is here for you, and we're talking to Angie Starr today, and she's going to tell you ladies, if you want to get in the radio, you know, be a figure in Detroit, show everybody what a jewel you are, you know, tell them how they can get into the radio, Angie.
You know, my radio career started, I want to say probably 22 years ago. Wow. And it started because I wanted to be a singer. And shout out to Amp Fiddler. We used to work together at Mountain Jacks, and he was a music producer, and I was the aspiring singer.
Wow.
So, you know, he taught me how to write songs. So I learned how to write songs, and I said, wow, my songs, I can get them on radio. So I need to maybe work for a radio station. So I started doing research on radio stations, and I said, wow, what's my favorite radio station? At the time, I was in Richmond, Virginia. I'm from Detroit, but at the time I was in Richmond, Virginia. The station was in Petersburg, probably about 30 minutes from Richmond. It was called Magic 99. I go in, and I ask for the sales manager, and the receptionist is like, fine, and I meet the sales manager. He interviews me, and he says, you have absolutely no experience in radio whatsoever. What makes you think I'm going to hire you? And I said, well, I didn't think you were going to hire me. I just wanted to see what kind of questions you were going to ask. And when I come to my next interview, I'll be prepared.
Right.
He hired me right on the spot. So I started in advertising and marketing and radio sales when I was about like 20. I used to take my clients out and sweat. So I tell this story because that's a good way to get into radio. So from working in Richmond, Virginia, Power 99 in Philadelphia found out about me, and they offered me the promotions director job in Philadelphia. So I did that, and I got the opportunity to come back home and work for JLB, and that's where I met Mason.
That's right. And you know, Mason is a Detroit jewel, everybody. I grew up listening to Mason. I mean, you know, he had you cracking up in the morning. Yo, nobody ever knew. Mason never let anybody see who he was for a while. We know his voice.
Right.
You know, you grew up listening to Mason in the morning. It was just Mason. So everybody, if you're wondering where Mason is, tell him where he is.
WCHB, AM 1200, 99.9 FM, Monday through Friday from 4 until 7. And speaking of Mason, when we worked together back in the day, one of his main things was community. He was really big on making sure that, you know, prizes were good. He was really into really caring about the community. And that, being in radio, that's what I thought radio was supposed to always be about, the community, because the community is what makes you number one.
Yes, it is.
So when Mason decided to start Mason Radio, that's why we all came together to do radio for the community and for the people.
Right.
And for aspiring people, radio, there's a lot of different positions and a lot of ways you can get in. Again, I got into radio through marketing and sales. A lot of people get into radio through internships. You work for free. Okay, I was willing. They gave me a yellow pages. It wasn't
volunteer.
Glamorous. Right.
Right. I mean, get the experience, right?
Work for free. One thing about...
We're looking for volunteers, everybody, on Detroit Class 313. You know, if you're an intern, you know, you want to get into television, you know, maybe help True Johnson out, you know, because we be running around here like crazy at 7:30. So, you know, we do need interns.
And you need to put the work in, because the main thing you need on your resume is experience. See, a lot of people want to, you know, go to school, you get the degrees, all that, but the first thing you want to know is, what have you done? Where have you worked?
Where have you worked?
Work for free. That's the best work advice I've ever been given in my life, and it's taken me a long way in my life too. So to aspiring radio people, work for free, do internships, go to Specs Howard, get as much information as you can. Learn. Mason's maybe favorite words, know for thyself.
Know thyself.
So
he's always saying something inspirational. Mason is known for that. I love him.
And that's the thing about our radio show. We want to inspire Detroit. I've been watching your show, the way you inspire women, the way your whole persona is an inspiration.
Do you think they're listening, Angie?
I think they listen because they can see your light.
I hope so.
And your light is a positive light that shines. And I think younger women need that type of light.
We got to be here for each other.
And my thing is, we can learn from each other.
Yes.
You know, with this technical world today, I'm not with it like the younger generation, but together we can work.
Facebook. So speaking of that, do you have a website?
We have. It's WCHBNewsDetroit.com.
Okay,
and WCHBNewsDetroit.com. Mason Radio, we're on Monday through Friday from 4 until 7. Again, it's on AM 1200 and 99.9 FM. It's the whole crew, but it's really all of Detroit. Because
be listening.
We let Detroit speak.
So like how? I mean, what? So when they do can they call in?
Yeah, they can call in.
What's the number?
313-298-1200. And we open up our phone lines. Don Amico, he's our producer. He'll take your name.
Don't be putting me on hold, Charlie. When I call, answer me. So, because I got some stuff I want to say to Mason, because I've been waiting to talk to him for a long time. Because, you know, people seem to think that, you know, with the radio and television, it's hard to get to us. But ladies, we're listening. Detroit Class 313, we're here for you. We're a show that we're bringing solutions, and we're bringing jewels from right here in Detroit. And speaking of jewels, we have some on the show today, and Angie Starr is one of them. I love you, Angie Starr. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Are you singing?
Yes.
What are you?
It's, girl, that's a whole nother story. You should bring me back, because I don't know how much time we got.
I know.
It's like a
we will use the whole
thing, right? It's a whole other story. I would love to
get
in with you.
What do you think about this? Don't you think this gorgeous girl got that from Glitter in Northland? Shout out Glitter in Northland.
In Northland.
Ladies,
and you know what?
Man, isn't it? It's for your jewelry. Look at how you just look. I done made it happen, ladies. Now we can keep stuff neat. And that's what we do on Detroit Class 313. Ladies, we bring solutions to your issues. And that jewelry all around.
Solution.
Whoever made that, call the show. Let us show your product.
You said this is Glitter in Northland.
In Northland. And they almost caused a frenzy, because everything in there is $1. Okay, yeah, accessories
Ladies,
$4. Ladies, but you gotta have
solution.
money. You gotta have money. So the first thing I want you to do is listen to Mason in the Radio with my girl Angie Starr. I love you. Thank you so much for being
Thank
here,
you.
Angie.
Thank you.
Hugs and
Wait.
kisses.
We want you to come on the show
All
tomorrow.
right. Tomorrow? Let me check my schedule. I'm free, girl. Listen, ladies, but I need y'all to call this number, 883-9385. That's 313-883-9385, or either 206-984-8219. And that's if you want to save money or make money. Either one, ladies. I got you. And you're watching Detroit Class 313 with your host, True Johnson. Thank you, Angie Starr. I appreciate you, baby. Thank you.